Welcome to the World Martial Arts Media Magazine Show, where tradition meets innovation. Join your host, the dynamic and passionate Miss Tatsu, as she brings you the latest news, interviews, and insights from the world of martial arts. Get ready to be inspired, informed, and energized.
Welcome to a special interview for World Martial Arts Media Magazine. I am Miss Tatsu, and today I have the distinct honor of speaking with Grandmaster Richard Hackworth, the author of the book, Be a Life Champion, The Martial Arts Way. Are you ready to take charge of your life and unlock your full potential? Don't miss out on Richard Hackworth's groundbreaking course, Be a Life Champion, The Martial Arts Way. Discover the powerful principles of martial arts and apply them to your everyday life. Head over to Amazon.com now to grab your copy and start your journey toward becoming a true life champion. I will be right back with our guest after these words from our sponsors.
Ready to become a life champion? Dive into Be a Life Champion, The Martial Arts Way by Grandmaster Richard Hackworth, the ultimate guide to unlocking your potential using martial arts principles. Transform your life using the powerful techniques and wisdom found in martial arts. This book will inspire you to conquer challenges and elevate every aspect of your life. Master the art of living like a true champion. Available now on Amazon.
Okay, we are back with Richard Hackworth to discuss mastering success and discipline as Richard Hackworth talks life lessons in from his book, Be a Life Champion, The Martial Arts Way. Today we have 12 hot questions for Grandmaster Richard Hackworth about his latest book. Welcome to the show, Grandmaster Hackworth.
Thank you for having me. I'm very happy to be here today.
Great. Let's jump right into question 1. Richard, in your book, Be a Life Champion, The Martial Arts Way, you draw a strong connection between martial arts principles and life success. What inspired you to write this book?
As you know, I've spent decades learning martial arts. And during that time, I realized the lessons I was learning on the mats weren't just helping me become a better martial artist. They were shaping me into a better person. I wanted to share those insights and connect the dots for others, showing how the principles that guide martial arts can be used to succeed in any aspect of life. Writing this book was my way of giving back to the community and helping others harness the transformative power of discipline, focus, and resilience.
That's very interesting. As a martial artist myself, I understand that very well. So for question 2, I would like to go a little deeper. You've had a long history in martial arts. How did your personal experience with martial arts shape the concepts you share in your book?
Well, I would have to say that my experience in martial arts has been a journey of personal growth. When I first started, I was just looking for physical fitness. But as I advanced, I learned the deeper values, mental toughness, self-control, humility, and the importance of perseverance. Martial arts helped me face challenges in life with a different mindset. The lessons I've learned on the mat directly translated into how I approach work, relationships, and personal goals. In the book, I tried to distill these lessons in a way anyone can apply to their own journey.
Now for question 3, I want to get some clarification before we move on. The idea of becoming a life champion is central to your book. For those unfamiliar with the term, can you explain what being a life champion means and how martial arts play a role?
Yes, for me, I personally believe that a life champion is someone who doesn't just strive for success in one area of their life, but works to become the best version of themselves in all areas, mind, body, and spirit. It's about developing inner strength, resilience, and wisdom. Martial arts teach us how to push through difficult moments, stay disciplined, and keep learning. And these same principles can be applied to everyday life. Being a life champion is about more than just winning. It's about becoming stronger through each challenge and growing into a person who leads with purpose and integrity.
I think that is an admirable goal for anyone. Now for question number 4, you emphasize the importance of discipline in martial arts and in life. Can you share a key moment where discipline was pivotal in your journey, both as a martial artist and as an individual?
Yes, absolutely. There are many times that this happened, but there was a moment early in my martial arts journey when I hit a plateau. I had the skills, but lacked the mental discipline to push through tough situations. I remember preparing for a big tournament that I was going to compete in at the Hansen Fieldhouse at Camp Casey in South Korea while I was in the Army, and I was exhausted from training. It was in those moments of mental fatigue that I realized my discipline wasn't just about showing up, it was about showing up consistently, even when I didn't feel like it. That lesson has carried over into my personal life and career. Discipline means doing what you need to do, not just when you want to, but when you have to move toward your goals.
Very interesting. That is a great lead-in to question number 5. One of the core principles in martial arts is the concept of focus. How do you suggest readers cultivate and maintain focus in the fast-paced world we live in?
As a martial artist and an instructor myself, I can tell you that focus is essential in all martial arts, and it's even more crucial in our modern world, where distractions from media and our devices are everywhere. To get clear and take action, I recommend setting clear, measurable goals and breaking them down into smaller steps. This makes the larger task less overwhelming and gives you a roadmap to stay on track. Also, mindfulness exercises like meditation or simply taking time to focus on your breathing can help train your mind to stay present. Focus isn't something that just happens. It's a skill you develop over time.
I love that about martial arts as well. Now for question number 6, I want to get a little more personal. In the book, you discuss overcoming obstacles and adversity. How does the martial arts mindset help individuals persevere when facing life's challenges?
For me, one of the greatest lessons I have learned is that martial arts are all about facing adversity head on. When you're sparring, you're constantly pushed to confront challenges in real time, whether that's an opponent's attack or your own mental limits. The martial arts mindset teaches you to stay calm under pressure, adapt to changing situations, and always look for the next opportunity. This approach helps people in real-life challenges because it gives them the tools to stay grounded, think strategically, and find solutions even in difficult circumstances.
Hey there, amazing people! Miss Tatsu here, ready to dive deep into the most inspiring stories and real talk? Join me in my advocacy at the Life Unscripted podcast. From compelling interviews to life-changing insights, it's the podcast you don't want to miss. And guess what? I want to hear from you. Have a unique story or knowledge to share. Reach out for collaborations and inquiries at facebook.com/misstatsu. Let's make magic happen together. Tune in now and be part of the conversation. For question number 7, I would like to know, what role does self-awareness play in becoming a life champion? How can people improve this skill in their daily lives?
One of the things that I have learned from every martial arts teacher that I have ever had is that self-awareness is the foundation for personal growth. Without understanding your own strengths, weaknesses, and patterns of behavior, it's hard to know where to improve. In martial arts, self-awareness is critical. You need to know your own body and reactions in order to succeed. To develop self-awareness in daily life, I recommend regular reflection. Take time to ask yourself tough questions. What am I avoiding? What habits are holding me back? When you start to reflect honestly, you can begin making conscious choices that align with your values and goals.
For question number 8, I want to ask about your readers. Be a life champion. The Martial Arts Way is not just a book for martial artists. Who would benefit most from reading your book, and why?
While martial artists will definitely benefit from the book, it's really for anyone who wants to live a more intentional, successful life, both personally and professionally. If you're someone who's looking to develop greater mental fortitude, overcome obstacles, and create lasting change in your life, this book is for you. I've tailored the principles in a way that applies to professionals, students, parents, or anyone striving to be better. It's about using martial arts wisdom to become a champion in whatever arena you're in. I try to encourage everyone to live their best life. Everyone knows that I have the World Martial Arts Media YouTube channel, but I also have a channel dedicated to personal growth and life coaching advice at www.youtube.com at Richard Hackworth.
I am a subscriber of your life coaching channel myself. For question number 9, I want to get onto another area of self-improvement. You discuss mental strength and fortitude. In your experience, how does mental preparation in martial arts translate into achieving personal goals in other areas of life?
It is one of the secrets of Grandmasters. You see, in the martial arts, mental strength is key to overcoming physical limitations. The same principle applies to any goal, whether it's building a career, improving relationships, or pursuing creative endeavors. Mental preparation in martial arts teaches you how to stay focused on the long-term outcome, not just the immediate struggle. Once you develop the habit of training your mind to stay positive, resilient, and goal-focused, you can apply those same mental practices to everything you do. Mental strength is transferable across all aspects of life. Think of the amazing demonstrations by Shaolin monks, world champions, high-ranking teachers, and world record holders. Their mental strength comes from martial arts.
I'm excited, and I have just a few more questions. For question number 10, I want to ask about one of my favorite aspects of traditional martial arts, because it often teaches us about the importance of humility. How does humility fit into your framework for success, and why is it essential to becoming a life champion?
I'm very glad that you asked that. Humility is one of the most important qualities a life champion can have. In martial arts, you learn that no matter how skilled you become, there's always room for improvement. Humility allows you to stay open to learning, embrace feedback, and build better relationships with others. When we stop thinking we have all the answers, we become more receptive to growth. Humility is essential because it keeps us grounded, focused on continual improvement, and ready to adapt to new challenges.
I know that martial arts training changed life for the better, so for question 11, I want you to share one of your favorite success stories from your experience as a teacher where someone applied martial arts principles to turn their life around.
That's an easy question to answer. One of my favorite stories is about a former student of mine who was struggling with addiction. He came to me for self-defense training, but what he really needed was structure, purpose, and discipline. We started applying martial arts principles, training his body and mind, and over time, he started to rebuild his life. The key was teaching him that every setback was an opportunity for growth, and by using the same mental strength he applied in martial arts, he overcame his addiction and built a stable, fulfilling life. It's a reminder that the principles of martial arts can heal and transform all aspects of life. He is a happily married father of 2 young boys today.
That is inspiring. So here we are with our final question number 12. In closing, Grandmaster Hackworth, what is the most important piece of advice you hope readers take away from your book that they can immediately implement into their lives?
I would have to say that the most important piece of advice I'd give comes from one of my own mentors, and that is to start where you are and commit to showing up every day. Real success doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of consistent, small actions over time. Whether it's through developing discipline, focusing your energy, or learning to persevere through setbacks, the key to becoming a life champion is consistency. Just take that first step and keep moving forward. It is my hope that through my course, Be a Life Champion, the martial arts way, that I can become the long-distance mentor that many people need, and that the transformative power of the martial arts will improve their lives. I look forward to answering any questions that people have in the comments section. Thank you, Ms. Tatsu, for having me here today.
Ready to become a life champion? Dive into Be a Life Champion, The Martial Arts Way by Grandmaster Richard Hackworth, the ultimate guide to unlocking your potential using martial arts principles. Transform your life using the powerful techniques and wisdom found in martial arts. This book will inspire you to conquer challenges and elevate every aspect of your life. Master the art of living like a true champion. Available now on Amazon.
Thank you for tuning in to the World Martial Arts Media Magazine show. Remember, the path of the warrior is one of continuous learning and growth. Keep training, stay disciplined, and embrace the spirit of martial arts.
Join us next time for more exciting stories and insights from the world of martial arts. Until then, keep your fists up and your spirits higher.